A certain young man was about to leave home to join the workforce but was anxious. He walked up to his grandpa and asked him how to thrive in the big world. His grandpa answered and said,
"My dear Yuto, there are many lessons I have learned, but the most valuable one I will tell you is to be intentional about your relationships. Good or bad, whatever will happen in your life will be as a result of the quality of the people around you."
Yuto sat down to pay attention.
There are 4 types of relationships you will encounter in life, and the earlier you recognize them, the easier it will be to protect your peace and your time. I will explain this by telling you my story. When I was young and on my way to join the samurai, I met many people along my way. We had some casual conversations and for a few, even traveled together. But as our destinations were different, we parted ways. These relationships are the waysiders. They come quickly into your life and also quickly and easily leave, as they don't bother to truly know you. When I joined the samurai, I was brilliant and full of ideas and inventions, and had friends who shared the same zeal and passion as I did. We would talk about how we'd serve the emperor, and spend long nights debating about different philosophies. I did a design for a bridge connecting the states, but when this idea reached the ears of a powerful minister, he saw me as a threat to his transportation business and falsely accused me of sedition with the intent to lure people out of the country. This was a grave offense, and my so-called friends, who would have been my proof of my real intent for the bridge design, vanished without a word, leaving me alone to face the imperial court. I was sent to prison and was later sent as part of the laborers to work on the flooding site. As I worked on the site, I noticed a flaw in the process, and with the support of some laborers, I designed and built a drainage system which solved the problem of the floods. This was a big success that announced me and made me gain the emperor's favor. With my newfound fame and success, I became very desirable to many young ladies and was soon engaged to a beautiful Lady Jing. I had found my true partner, one who could match me in both mind and spirit, and we were inseparable. Or so I thought, until the political faction in charge of farming schemed against me. They secretly caused problems for the irrigation system I proposed, and caused problems with the existing dams I created. I lost favor from the king, and with that, Lady Jing's father cancelled our engagement and immediately married her off to Bo. She took with her not only my heart, but also stole my most precious research and designs and gave it to her new husband, who presented to the king as his. You see, those friends and Lady Jing are the relationship I call Rockies. They are people that will stay only if they can benefit from you. They were there when it benefited them and left as soon as things went down. Although they are there for a while, there was no true depth to their love or friendship.
But how did you overcome this?
Thankfully, my designs had flaws, and it was impossible for anyone to implement. Alone and devastated, I almost gave up. That's when I met Haruki. He'd go through my research with me, and he'd help me with all the experiments. We failed many times, but he never gave up. He kept supporting me as I poured myself into more books and research. It was this time Haruki introduced me to his sister, your grandma. Although I was reluctant, as I didn't want to cause a good friend's sister any shame, but he persuaded me to believe in myself the way he and his sister believed in me. We married soon after and continued on the river project. After many tests and trials, we were able to correct and rebuild the dams and farming system. This time around, it was flawless, and I again gained the court's favor, but out of all those cheering for me, I cherished my good friend Haruki and my wife, Lady Cho. These relationships are what I call the keepers. They take their time to know the real you, value you, and push you to be the best you can be.
You mentioned 4 categories. What other category could there be after the keepers?
As I started building my wealth over the years, many people came to me, friends, neighbors, workers, and at times distant family members. They kept asking and asking and asking, to the point it was impossible for me to gather and build. I call these people chokers because as soon as they see you rise, they keep taking and taking from you, choking you with their needs that you are unable to thrive. Cho spoke with me and convinced me to leave all home affairs to her, and thankfully, she was better at handling money. As we grew older, we focused more on our peace and home. Yuko, in all your getting in life, make sure you are a keeper. Be a good friend and support those around you. As long as you honor those you meet and those in your life, you will thrive in the world. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more stories.